here. What did this do for you guys in the Ben Johnson conversation?
It shows.
Are you all in on Ben Johnson
yes,
now?
Absolutely. Despite all of the things he doesn't have,
yeah,
he used Jahmyr Gibbs right.
Yeah,
he used Amon-Ra when he needed to. Jared Goff was very efficient. I mean, yeah, it's more of the same. I want Ben Johnson.
I'm fine with Ben Johnson if it is indeed like. Well, I guess the issue is more about does he get tepid at times where it's like you're not. Are you keeping the foot on the gas? Like right here, they were up 34-17, so they kind of scaled back. So, what kind of coach is he? Is he going to be aggressive enough if he comes to Chicago? I'm hoping he's the next Shanahan. If he's the next Shanahan or the next, what's the Rams got, McVay?
Yeah.
Then fine. We got an offensive mind that's not going anywhere. That's all I really want. Some type of, continuity when it comes to the offensive game plan and the coaching. So the key is what DC are you bringing in? If he comes here, and will we still, because we can still have a great defense, and then now we got an offense to go with it. So, I mean, this is an attractive situation if we do the draft well. So I can live with Ben Johnson, but I would prefer technically, I mean, it was Vrabel, but I really just wanted Josh McDaniels. So I want the offense. We still need an offensive guy, but we need a leader. So is Ben Johnson leader? I hope so. Whatever. I mean, we just need a winner in here.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what the Bears do this offseason. I mean, at this point, this team is who they are. You know what I mean? You got what you got. You're not expecting anything more. You kind of know that the Bears season is all about the development of Caleb Williams. If you look at what Caleb was able to do today, I mean, 26 for 40, 334 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, still keeping the no interception streak going here. Jared Goff, 23 for 32. He had 3 touchdowns on the day, 137. The biggest difference in this game was their defense versus our defense. I mean, their defense showed out. Bears finally losing the turnover battle, though, which is actually, dare I say, it's good to see them lose the turnover battle and lose the game and not win the turnover battle and lose the game. But it's never good to see them lose. But if you're going to lose, at least make it make sense. Defensively, I'll say this, and I said it throughout the entire game. This Bears defense is dead.
It's giving up.
It's dead. I mean, no matter what happens, you're going to have to clean some things up when you talk about coming in here next season. And a lot of the cleanup is going to be on the defensive side of that football. There's going to need to be some additions made. I mean, I do think you have to have a conversation on, do you have the dogs in there on defense that you thought you had? How are you looking at the Montez Sweat trade now? I know he's banged up. I know he's hurt, but 4.5 sacks, not exactly what we were looking for this season. How are you looking at the Tyreek Stevenson draft? I mean, like, you've got the only guy who got a sack today is Zach Pickens. Like, there's a lot of question marks on that defense.
Well, you got a lot of, I mean, it's coaching, it's momentum, it's I paid $200. You paid me, so it's my turn.
Tell me it was my turn.
What I like though is Caleb had against this team. Now, mind you, it was depleted, but 330 some yards passing, right? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's amongst this mess of a dumpster fire of a season. He's at 2,937 yards, so he's only 100 yards short, or just under 100 for 3,000.
Yeah,
like there is a bright star about this season.
He's at 3,271 yards.
So
that didn't update.
It didn't update. Yeah. All right, so he's over 3,000.
Yeah,
that's good.
3,000 yards. Good. 2 games ago. Might break 35.
Wait, what you mean 2 games ago?
2 games ago.
Oh, 2 games to go. Yeah. Yes. So
if he hits over 400.
Right now, Caleb Williams' numbers on the season, he's completing 62% of his passes, 3,200 yards on the season, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He has been sacked 60 times this year.
But the thing is, he's not turning the ball over. Now, whether that is an indictment of him supposedly holding the ball too much or trying to make the smart throw, but what's going to be interesting is if you do get an offensive-minded head coach in here, what type of things is he going to give Caleb to unleash that? Because he did all of this, and he might supposedly be holding the ball versus him getting that real scheme in place where you put your receivers in a good spot, or we actually do get an offensive line finally, like, to make these things happen. So I'm very encouraged for the future because, there's always next year But the fact is, we got a quarterback.
By the way, just for context, because the conversation I always have about Caleb Williams is, let's please not turn this guy into David Carr.
Yeah.
There's not many guys who have been sacked as much as Caleb Williams has in their rookie season. David Carr, of course, is the name I always bring up.
What did he do
David
his
Carr's
rookie year?
rookie year, 2,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Not again. Very different NFL.
Yep.
Very different NFL. 4,000-yard passers were special back then. He attempted 444 passes. He completed 233. Caleb Williams has already attempted 500 passes, so not that far off, but definitely more passes attempted. But you see the difference. Like when quarterbacks, I mean, we can look at the list of guys who have been sacked that much. I mean, let's see. Most sacked quarterbacks, I think Justin's on that list, but probably not for his rookie year. Most sacked quarterbacks in a single season. Randall Cunningham, 1986. I don't think that was his rookie year. Was that his rookie year?
86.
Was that Randall Cunningham rookie year?
I think 87. He was cooked.
Again,
no,
when you talk about
too.
guys, also the fact that 86
might have been his rookie year. That might have been.
That might have been his rookie year. Actually.
87, the Eagles, I think, were pretty decent.
85 was his rookie year.
Okay.
But even so, when you think about, his rookie year, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, or the year he got sacked that much, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, didn't play much, 5 games. Dang, he got sacked that much in 5 games? There's no way.
I think you talking about Cunningham?
Yeah.
Well, I think he probably held the ball
That's
a lot because he was running a lot. He looked like rubber man.
Season. So he had 23 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Okay. But no, like when you look at when you look at the fact that you're still seeing him be productive offensively, I think that's something that you can talk about as with being sacked that much. It is good to see.
Yeah. No loss of confidence. When it comes to Caleb, that's the one thing I see is he's very resilient. Yeah, he's very resilient. Even like I've said before, that's the one thing I want to see is just hopefully he remains healthy in these last 2 games. You want to see him continue to just be efficient with the ball, keep hitting those deep ball shots, take what's given to you in the short passes, and just grow.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just don't get hurt. If trotting them out there, and these guys are playing really for nothing now. And
this comment by Muck respectfully, Pat, you were just talking about Caleb being broken a few days ago. We were speaking on the deep ball.
Yeah.
His deep ball is broken.
It is.
He hit one. He hit one today. He hit one today.
That's why I was so.
I said he's got the yips on his deep ball.
Yeah.
He hit one today. Let's see if he can continue to overcome that.
And Jaden just threw an
pick for Jaden Daniels that will put this game. Oh, is that a pick 6? Is that a pick 6?
No, but I do have Philly's defense though.
But that'll put that game away. But no, I think to me, like in the long term, I feel good about where the quarterback is at. I told y'all same thing I said about Justin, and all I ask is that people give Caleb the same grace you gave Justin in year 3.
Let's get to year
3. Fix the offensive line, and I think this kid can be a special player.
Let's get to year 3. This time the Joker's throwing for 4,500 yards.
I mean, he has outproduced Justin Fields in every stat
in his first year
last year. But again, I'm not going to hold Justin fully accountable because Justin Fields had a center who was snapping a football over his head. Caleb Williams has a center who likes to lay on his back when people are trying to run.
A lot of backsliding.
You know what I mean?
A lot of backsliding.
And you continue to see some of the struggles pop up on this team, man. Wow. That Carolina defense let them get the overtime. That is crazy.
We